Life sometimes brings us expressions that, at first, sound ordinary, almost like cliches. But once we grasp the meaning behind them, they shake us to the core. Fake it until you make it. At first, it may seem artificial or unrealistic, yet at its essence, it's about remembering your inner power and using that power to reshape your life. Feeling as if you already have something you don't yet possess is not a form of deception. It's a kind of inner reconstruction. This idea sits at the heart of spiritual growth and conscious creation, because the foundation of manifesting what we desire is living as if it has already arrived. Years ago, I heard a sentence in a seminar that still echoes in my mind. Accept things as they are, but live as if they've already happened. It wasn't just a nice-sounding phrase. It opened a new door inside me. Something shifted within, and that shift eventually spread through my whole life. Back then, my life wasn't going well. I had no clear vision of the future. My finances were a mess, and even my hopes had turned blurry. But when I discovered this approach, something changed. My inner energy began to transform without me even noticing. And with that shift, new doors started opening in my outer world too. Opportunities came from places I never expected. Financial abundance slowly entered my life. The surprising part is, this change didn't happen step by step. It felt sudden. One morning I woke up and found myself in a completely different reality. But I wasn't ready for such an abrupt transformation. I was young, inexperienced, and my financial intelligence was almost non-existent. So I wasted a large portion of what I earned. And that's when I faced a deeper truth. Acting rich isn't about showing off. It's about choosing a higher state of consciousness. In this video, I'm going to share how that state of consciousness is built, how it strengthens, and how this system actually works. Maybe this video will mark a brand new beginning for you too. Maybe this is where you'll start writing the first lines of your own abundance story. What I'm about to tell you rests on a simple principle. Live as if it's already done. But behind this simplicity lies a profound energy that shapes the direction of your life. Once you truly grasp this, your inner frequency changes, and visible results follow. I experienced this transformation in just 6 months, but we should ask, why doesn't this method work for everyone? Because although it looks easy from the outside, it requires inner discipline, emotional cleansing, and energetic renewal. It's easy to say, feel rich, but when life squeezes you, finding that feeling becomes much harder. Think about it. Maybe you're drowning in debt, facing constant bills, and someone tells you to tune into abundance. It sounds distant, even impossible. And that's natural, because in moments like these, the dominant energy inside you is need, and whatever you need moves further away. The law of attraction doesn't respond to lack. It responds to the feeling of having. True attraction happens when you feel as though it's already yours. So if you're feeling helpless, inadequate, or incomplete, your mind may want something, but your energy can't draw it in. Real transformation begins the moment you believe it already belongs to you. When you live in the energy of "it is done," the universe says, "Yes, it is." Maybe right now you feel like you have nothing, but deep down, you want to step into an abundance frequency. That's possible. But first, you must truly know yourself. You need to see the thought patterns you've been repeating for years. You need to question the story you tell yourself. Because this isn't about pretending. It's about self-discovery and remembering your inner potential. If you redefine who you are, shift the meaning you give your experiences, and reconnect with your essence, That's when the transformation begins. And trust me, every miracle is born right there. In the early days of my journey, everyone kept repeating this phrase, act as if. It was shared like some kind of magic formula. But deep inside, I sensed something was missing. I found the missing piece later in the teaching of the law of sowing and reaping. That's when I realized these two ideas complete each other. Ignore one, and you can't access the full power of the system. If you want more abundance, especially financial abundance, you must first activate your energetic field. Because money isn't just a tool of exchange. It's an energy that vibrates, perceives intention, and responds in cycles. Like a river, when you allow it to flow, it nourishes you and returns multiplied. Whatever you give, the universe amplifies and returns. Love, understanding, peace, abundance. They all grow only when guided by a clear and genuine intention. But in daily life, things get complicated. People spend money, set intentions, yet see no results. The reason often lies deeper, in where our energy is directed and which frequency we're operating from. Spending money alone is not enough. Without intention, it's just an action. Trying to look wealthy is one thing. Entering the frequency of wealth is another. If your spending is driven by temporary pleasures, social media appearances, or quick highs, you're not radiating abundance. You're radiating lack. And the universe responds to that vibration. Let me explain with an example. Say you bought something expensive that's beyond your budget. Maybe it made you feel good for a moment. But then a quiet thought whispers inside. Was this a mistake? That single whisper shifts your vibration from abundance to fear. The real issue isn't what you spend. It's why you spend it. If your energy goes toward things that elevate you, expand you, and unlock your potential, you open the door to true abundance. Maybe you're asking yourself, I have a little money, but where should I invest it? The answer is simple. Invest in what carries you forward, in what grows you from within, in what creates real value. Someone who guided me once said, wealth that comes from the outside is temporary, but the wealth that grows inside you is permanent. This sentence became my inner compass. I invested in courses, seminars, mentorships, sometimes even my last bit of money, and never regretted it. Because everything I learned transformed me. Knowledge paid me back many times over, and no one could take it away. Looking back, these investments strengthened me, not just financially, but mentally and spiritually. Every bit of support I gave myself still guides me today. Because in this life, you're the only person who always stays with you. You. So keep learning, keep exploring, growing. Every insight, every skill raises your frequency. And as you rise, life has no choice but to rise with you. The universe supports expansion, and you expanding invites life to expand too. One of the strongest investments you can make is in the work that will carry you into the future. Maybe you don't have much capital now, but remember, the true value lies not in the capital itself, but in your intention. Persist.